There's a Survivor 49 secret scene on Paramount Plus that follows up on some points I discussed about how Savannah was acting in the WhyXLost podcast. As you can see, it takes place when Savannah comes to the losing group's camp and Sage pulls her aside for a conversation about how Savannah had been acting.
There's some stuff I'd like to clear the air on with you.
Yeah.
There were some things said. It almost felt like you were like trying to make these passive aggressive comments at me.
Savannah apologized, but of course, we've seen Savannah lie to people's faces and pretend to be sincere before. To me, though, this time, it seemed to actually be genuine.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And it felt very mean girl.
I did not realize I was doing that. I would never, ever want to do that. I would never, ever want to make you feel uncomfortable about anything. That is not me. That is not my character. That's on me. I'll take responsibility for that.
However, she then turned things around and made it about herself, talking about how terrible it was that she was on the bottom.
And going forward, I don't know, I'm scared. Even though I'm safe tonight, I feel like, I have no one out here and you do not understand.
Okay.
You don't. I'm sorry, because I know you thought you were at the bottom, but you legit were not.
Telling Sage she wasn't at the bottom seems incredibly insincere, since we know from other players' interviews that Sage was indeed on the outs. Sure, maybe she was second from the bottom after Jawan, but that is a technicality. And Sage wasn't really happy with this reaction either.
I don't know that I can ever fully trust her. She had a moment where she gets kind of aggressive with me. She's like, you thought you were on the bottom, but you don't know what it's like to be on the bottom. I was on the bottom. And I'm like, both can be true. You don't need to come at me with that. But the thing is you end up on the bottom when you act a certain way.
An interesting part of this to me is Savannah's confessional, where she says,
I got a lot of repairing to do with Sage, and I feel bad. I know that I've hurt Sage's feelings in a lot of ways, and I didn't even realize I was hurting her feelings. So now going forward, I owe Sage not only a big apology, but I need to change my behavior going forward and make sure that she knows that I respect her and I adore her, and I don't want to ever make her feel uncomfortable.
It's hard to judge what she's thinking here. Like I mentioned earlier, she seems sincere, but is she talking about Sage the person or Sage within the game? Is she being nice, or is she following my Rule 5 and pretending to be nice? I don't know. And then there's the meta of it all. If production wants to rehabilitate Savannah's image because this represents how she will be acting going forward, why wasn't it on the show itself? All we could do is keep watching to see, but it's very, very odd overall.